Okay, whoops. So, I got in a little bit earlier than usual, 9:30 p.m. I'd like to get earlier than that, but still been busy with work. Um, so I did a puzzle streak of 32 earlier today. So I'm doing my second one now. Um, before I play any games on stream. Excuse me. So let's get ready to rumble. So I should be up a bishop here. Mate in one. Is this mate in one? Mate in two. Win the queen. Huh. Yeah, I guess I can. I guess I can go check, and then after takes, I'll have the rook. That's a tricky one for this level. Fork should be good. Let's see. Can I take on c4? Seems to be good. I have a fork afterwards, an invisible fork, as I like to call them. This should pick up material. Oh no, did it pick up the king? King f8. Yeah, it should pick up the king. Mate in two? Well, no, but we will pick up the rook. Material. This should be unstoppable. Lifeline. Zwischenzug. Queen comes in. Mate in two. Bishop e4. Is that enough though here? Am I streaming? Yep, nobody's here yet though. Yeah, so yeah, bishop e4. Yeah, but it's actually a mate threat too. Well, we need to push. I'm assuming we go b5. And he's got to be too slow there. Yeah, b5, d5. I don't know, c6. He's just too slow. Well, he's not that slow, but my king will come, and I don't see how he progresses there. Now, do I play b6? I don't know. Let me think. So b6, he takes on a4, and then b7. And then I'll be up in knight. Okay. This should be fine. Hello, MD Gaming. I'm okay. How's it going for you? Are you playing in the carries? No, I think I've asked you that many times. I'm just surprised you aren't because you live so close. Okay. So what if I take here? If I take on h7 and he recaptures, what have I gotten from that? Not much, if anything. If we take on f7, then I might have knight g6, which looks pretty good. Yeah, it is on the mainland. Where do you live? I thought you lived on the mainland. Oh, it just goes this way. Okay, this wins the queen. And he's threatening mate in 1. I can give a check, and then I win his queen with knight f2. Oh, you're on the island. Oh, I guess I forgot. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense that you aren't going then. Oh, right. That's why you were at the GPO. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't know you were in Victoria. Okay. So why can't we just take the queen? I don't know. I mean, there's not going to be any Legals made or anything, so that's a kind of a strange one. I mean, I was going to play King E2 because even that seemed fine. Is there a reason I can't play Knight D2? Yeah, he just takes it. So yeah, I just go King E2. Okay, so well, I don't see, and then we just go. Well, no, then we go here. And that's why some people got it wrong. And his bishop is trapped, looks like. And check. And then there's got to be some geometry at work here. I don't see it though. The heck is this? This is also kind of pinned. Oh, this is a weird one. No, there's a bunch of tournaments there. Are you? I mean, yeah, you're close enough. I'm assuming you're in Victoria. There's probably, I mean, for classical time control, there's maybe about 3 a year in Victoria. Maybe just 2. Thanks for the sub, Abhishek, Ashish. Yeah, so, but looking at this one again, I mean, this move, Queen D8 is the only move that makes sense to me. Then I could, actually, no, Rook G6. That's got to be the answer, Rook G6. And if he moves the king, then this is going to win. And if he takes, then I think just H7. And that deflects his king. Although, hang on. Rook G6, HG. Yeah, H6, King F8. Yeah, then a queen. Okay, yeah. Oh! Oh, I actually hit myself really hard. I hate it when I go too quick. My mind was... I don't like what happened there. I actually hit myself really hard. Wow. I just... I got a little bit distracted from talking, but that was all on me. Okay, first of all, Rook G6... Oh, he's got Queen H7. Okay. So how does this work? Oh, is it here and then Rook G6? Yeah, because I saw that and then I went the other, then I just decided to play it right away. And then we deflect this way and then we can promote and it'll eventually deflect his king. No, sorry. Yeah, we take the queen and then, but this is still kind of sketchy. I mean, he's got 2 rooks here. Oh, I forgot I have a rook on a3. Okay, I have to start over because I got it wrong. I'm not happy with how I'm not happy with that because I just did that too quick and I got sloppy because I ran through that one really quickly and then I just got sloppy. Okay, doing it again. I feel really bad about that. Like I'm just angry at myself for being stupid like that. Okay. Ooh, hang on. What? Oh, then it's this. Yeah. Surprising that we can survive that though. Check. Yeah, and then we have King F8. Okay. Almost the same position. Oh, then the queen goes to H7. I should be able to trade rooks, and then my king comes in and gobbles everything up. I think I just take on G2. Okay, so check and then G6. And then, yeah, so it's going to be check takes G6, King H6, and then check and then mate. Wow, that's a little ring around the rosy here. Okay, just push. Yeah, I guess I just take this way. And we have this skewer. Why can't we play it now? Because he's on it. So I take here first, and then no, I hit the queen. So, well, if I hit the queen, actually he still has play there. Oh, yeah, interesting one. So if I take, queen takes. Oh, I guess I just segregate the two. Yeah, I sever the connection. But again, there's still here. But then I take the rook. Okay, that has to be it. Yeah. Okay. And check, and then I can take his rook. And we are black. So why don't I go queen F3? Looks good. I don't know. If rook F1, then I'm not sure actually. I could take on, no, yeah, sorry, I'm under attack. I don't know. This is the only move that makes sense to me. But then, yeah, rook F1. He has 2 rooks and 3 minors. And I have 4 minors and 1 rook. I don't know if that would be enough for me. This is a weird one. It's only been done 111 times. Yeah, I think I will take this, but then I'm going to look at it with the engine, because this is a little funky. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. Yuck, yuck. Terrible puzzle. Downvote. Downvote for me. Continuing on. Well, stop him and grab these. Zwischenzug. Or no, this Zwischenzug. Okay. And this should pick up the queen. I can just take here. He has no checks or anything. Wait, what am I talking about? No, we have to give a check here. No, check here. And then we win the rook. Like so. This should win his queen. Hang on, is that enough? I mean, well, we have to take it. What else is there to do? And then this is like a woodpecker puzzle. Yeah, we just push the pawn. And I think, no, we take, okay, never mind. I didn't say that. This should win the exchange. I'm just looking, there's not going to be smothered. Yeah, actually, we'll take the rook. Wait, let me think. Yeah, we have to take the rook first, otherwise. Okay, and then check. There won't be anything else. And probably a check, because then it's mate next move. Oh wait, it's not quite mate next move, but actually, isn't every move winning? Maybe not, because he's about to queen. So, still tricky. I guess I take with a rook, and then I am threatening mate, and he can't stop that. Yeah, that threatens mate. So the best he can do is give me a check, which is freaking scary, but okay, that is pretty scary. Okay, so take here, check, and I have one square, and check, and okay, I'm okay. That's a tricky one though. Come on, man. Why am I? Is my brain still going too quick? Okay, wait. Oh, it's rook b3. Still kind of surprising. Can't I just go here? I guess he can hold a draw here. Well, that's kind of... Yeah, he just keeps coming back up. And then if I push up here... Wow. That's a tricky one. If it was higher rated, I'd figure it out, but I just don't give it enough credit. Okay, but how does this win? Oh, this one's underrated. This puzzle's underrated. If it had a higher rating, I would give it more due diligence. Yeah, that is very underrated. I'm not expecting such a sophisticated answer. Well, got to start over again. Sorry, folks. That's the name of the game. So there's a fork here. Okay. Well, however long it takes is what's going to happen. But yeah, that last batch it wasn't too bad, but that puzzle was terrible. And I think there was another bad puzzle in there too. I mean, that's not a bad puzzle really, but it's just underrated. Okay, I can check here and then take, I'm hoping that's good enough. And mate in 2. What? I guess we're pinning him. I don't see how else it would be anything. That's a bad puzzle. This again. Likes to give these dumb ones. Rook check is mate actually. Well, we win the bishop. Actually, we win the king. And discovered check looks pretty good. Can just take here. We are white. Okay, so I could check and then support this, but this will win his rook, so that's better. This is a fork. This is mate 2. I can just take here. Check. Oh, that's that has to be winning. He has to play G5. And then the queen can come in there. I think it's going to be queen H6. Looks good. And then knight G6. And then queen G7. Looks good here. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I think I can take here and then this double check. Oh, no, he can go the other way, though. He can go out this way. It's so tempting, right? But bishop G4. Sorry, I mean queen D1, king D1, bishop G4. Then he's king E1. I know I can take the bishop at the end of that, but that looks somewhat equal. Are we better there? We do have, I mean, we have a passed pawn. Is that going to be it? Queen D1, king D1, bishop G4, king E1, rook G. No, I can't even take that bishop. Yeah, so I mean, I don't. What am I missing here? Pretty bizarre. I guess I could take on B3 instead of giving a double check. I could give a single check. And then I'm up the exchange, I think. That's got to be it. Queen D1, king D1, bishop E6, king moves somewhere. And then I take the queen. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay. I always go to the double checks. They're like my favorite tactical motif. These are kind of a tricky one. I think maybe just check and then take the rook. I mean, I think that's got to be it. Or I could take no, I have to take his rook again first and then take this one. Okay. Some tricky ones in this bunch. His queen's on me, so sack the exchange and then check, and it's a fork. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, right now I'm down a piece, but then takes check. I don't know. Well, I don't know what he would do. Queen f2, check, and I pick up the bishop as well. Yeah. And if he takes my knight, well, that's a legitimate problem. Oh, then I have queen f2. Okay. Fork. Okay, this is around 25, 27. This is where I've been screwing up the past couple of runs. So this is kind of surprising that there's a tactic here. So rook d1. Oh yeah, if I can deflect the queen, I have this square. I have e5. So that looks good. Rook d1. If queen goes here, then I can even just take. Yeah. Okay. I probably should have verified a little bit more. That's why I'm getting some of them wrong, because I'm getting a little bit too speedy on some of them. That doesn't seem great. What if I start with a check? That doesn't seem great either. Could I start with this? That's actually very interesting because queen can't take because it's mate. He can't go here because it's going to be mate. So he has to go king c1. And then looks like I'm out of ammo there. But that's an interesting move. Can I change the move order? Like, can I give a check? Oh, it'll turn into what is it called? I forget the name of it. It starts with an A. Mate. Like, I want to say like Alexandra or like Anastasia. Anastasia's mate. Yeah, so we give a check, and then we go check here, and then takes, and then mate with the rook. That's a nice one. It's a inverted Anastasia's mate. Okay, so can I attack his rook? Because if the rook moves, which I feel it might need to, if he goes here, I can just take, and I have superfluous knights. Superfluous? Yeah, superfluous knights. And if he moves the rook here, then I have a fork. If he goes here, then I can, I still have a fork. And if he moves down the D file somewhere, I have a fork. So that has to be it. Okay. So I think I just take once and then push C4. He can't go here because I'll take. If he takes, I push. Yeah. So I think that's going to be it. I'm doing these pretty quick. Like I should be verifying, but I'm not, just because I don't have a good reason. It's because I got it wrong the first few times, so I'm kind of tired of it. That's basically it. It's not a good reason. Okay, so equal material. Lots of discovery opportunities. his queen might be getting trapped here. Maybe I have g5. Yeah, that drops the connection between the queen and the knight, and then I can take the knight. So g5 looks good. Queen needs to move, and it doesn't have anywhere good to go to defend the knight. If the queen doesn't move, I take the queen, and I don't see any counterplay. So, okay. Rook d1, cross pin looks winning. If he moves a king, I take his queen. And if he takes my queen, I have, it's a cross pin. Okay. And then this sets up a discovery. So how can you not like it? So he's forced to take. And then I have a mate because of the double check. That's nice. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well today. Yeah, but yeah, take, rook b6. My favorite tactic. And then there. Okay, we are black. So I actually think we can just force the rooks off. Takes, and then he's outside of the square. And we're going to have, to create a breakthrough here, our only chance. And he's fast too. There's no question about it. I think we might both queen at the same time. No, I should queen one move before him, but there's no way that this isn't the first move. And I'm done. Okay. So, just get one wrong there. So I did 3 sessions of it right there. And I did them pretty quickly. I just got a little sloppy on a couple of them. And there were a couple tricky ones as well. Yeah, finally. I didn't know you were here the whole time. Okay. I think I'm going to play a boring classical game, which I don't want to do. So, MD Gaming, you're not interested in the quicker time control tournaments in Victoria? You know, because they have like maybe 5 or 6 of those a year. Rapid. They have a lot of those in the. Oh, this guy again. I played him. Yeah. Played him not too long ago. I think like 4 days ago. This CM. Okay. Last time you played the Alapin. Oh, you like 90-30. Yeah, I don't like the faster time controls just because I don't know. I don't really take that seriously. That rating. I think it's where people kind of just fool around. Like, I don't know. I just don't take it seriously. I only take the classical time control seriously. Opponent's typing to me. Oh, he's talking about BC. The carries. Oh, you mean for the carries? I'll say good. The guy I'm playing is playing in the carries actually. Tomorrow. Okay, so we have a London. He says he doesn't know the London, so he doesn't know what to do against B6. So he's going to play, it looks like, well, he might play the C4 line. which is annoying to play against because it's not so common, but it's okay. He played it the boring way. I don't want to play the boring. Blah, 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 blah. Played the h3. H3 is. I don't mind playing against the London until people play h3. Then it's like they just go all in with the boringness. Yeah. So I think d5 and c5 here tend to transpose. Yeah, I was looking at this about a week or two ago. Refreshing. Oh yeah, yeah. Also here you can no. Yeah, this is right. So here, there's different ways to play. I think you can actually play c4. I think it's actually okay here, but not what I want to do. And I think knight e4 you might be able to play. And knight bd7 and maybe bishop d6. Knight fd7 I think might be playable. Because we have the f6, but kind of passive. Like, is passive the right word though? Because f6 isn't really passive, but it's, yeah, I don't know if it's the most aggressive response here. I'm kind of leaning towards knight e4. I don't mind the double pawns. My bishop controls e4, and yeah, I don't really mind that. If he ignores it and plays a move like f3, I think that's just creating some weaknesses. Like maybe just trade it off even. Then I have f6 again. Knight bd7 is also very playable. Those are the two moves I'm really thinking of here. Knight e4, knight bd7. So knight bd7. The problem I have with that is I actually think that's my repertoire move, but we basically are obligated to take, because we can't, if we don't, we can't just kind of sit around and do nothing. It's hard to progress. I actually think this is what I have in my repertoire. Knight bd7, castles probably, or queen e2 maybe. But knight bd7, let's just say castles, and then I take, and white can take either way. And then I can still play knight e4. They kind of transpose. I think, yeah, I'm going to go knight bd7 just because it feels weird to not develop a piece. But I'm pretty sure knight e4 is fine as well. Yeah, so sorry. So if it after white's next move, I think I will take. I don't think there's a reason to delay it. Maybe like, I mean, there's h6 and rook e8. Oh, there's another idea which I think I just remembered now. Bishop a6. Oh, that actually, I forgot about this bishop a6 move. I forgot about that. That's playable too. or it was, but all those moves were playable if we just go back. Bishop a6, knight bd7, knight e4. Not sure about knight fd7 and c4 because I was looking at this just the other day. So, but I am that bishop a6. I do think this is my repertoire move, but bishop a6 is also very interesting. Okay, so queen c2. By the way, I drew this guy twice before, but then I lost the last time we played. Okay, so I can't take because then he takes and then he's going to take on h7. So I could play h6 first, probably is what I'm going to do. c4. I think his c4 is probably playable, but I like to keep the tension there. I like to keep that tension. I think I will play h6. So now I'm threatening knight takes e5 again. I don't know if threatening is the right word. I mean, it's what I'm planning. It's not an actual threat. Like it's not a problem for white. So yeah, threaten is not the right word. I'm planning knight takes e5. Okay, let's see. Can I see who is in the chat? No, it doesn't show me. Yeah, so possibly I'll play in the 9-round tournament in August. Possibly. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's annoying, eh? But now that the knight is moved, I might have knight e4 here. Although taking a knight e4 would just kind of transpose pretty basically. So knight e4, if he ignores it, well, he can ignore it. I think I'm gonna play that. What if he goes back to d2? Then I'll trade, I think. Might as well pre-move, save myself 3 seconds. Okay, so yeah, if he castles, then what do I want to do? Do I want to take on e4? Do I want to play f6? No, f6, there's knight g6. So castles, how do I improve? Rook c8 maybe? Maybe. I think one of the things in these positions too is that you don't really want to go CD so much because when white's pawn is on E3, because then white can recapture ED and keep the C file closed, and black wants the C file open, from what I understand. And white is also happy to have the open E file because then rook E1, there's added pressure down the semi-open file. So that's, yeah, I don't want to take when this pawn is on E3, I feel. So rook c8, just keeping the pressure. Sometimes there's issues with this diagonal, but I've castled here, so I don't think it's a problem. And if bishop a4, we're fine there. But yeah, sometimes you can do things here, but I think we're okay. The other option is c4, but here it's not good with my knight on e4. I don't think, because you can just take, and now this is a bit weak. Feels a little weak. Maybe it's okay there, but I don't feel great about it. Actually, the knight can just take even. Yeah, see, like takes. Well, he has to move his knight, so I have time to defend it. But maybe it's playable. C4 might be playable, but I don't want to do it. I'll go rook c8. So I think this guy is like 2100 FIDE, something like that. Well, he must have been 2200 at some point to get the CM title. Yeah, so here just a5. Although a6 though, I think well, it depends. In the London, I think a5 is okay. In some other positions, and even I remember Casa Corley in a video was talking about like a6. So a6, then you play b5 here. The problem with a5, or a downside, is it allows bishop b5, which is a little annoying to. Yeah, you know, I don't want that, because a5, there's bishop b5, and it's not simple to deal with, and then he has control over c6. So it's my go-to move. If this was a blitz game, I would have just thrown out a5, but I think I'm going to go a6. Again, Casper Corley talked about that in a video. The other option is c4. But again, I don't want that. So I'm going to go a6 here. I'm going to write to him. He mated me on move 15 last time, I think. So I'm writing to him. My goal is to not get mated on move 15 this time. Move 16 is okay, but not 15. Oh God, this is what I don't want. I don't want to see G4. Okay. Annoying. So I have like bishop h4. I can take on e5 and then bishop h4. Is his threat real? Like g5, h5. Actually, g5 I can just take, right? Can I not? I'm not sure, because this might end up. So if it was his move here and g5, and let's say knight takes g5, yeah, it takes. Well, eventually I would have to take with this one. I might be surviving there. So I don't know if that is an imminent threat that I need to deal with. But h4 could. H4 is more scary. So that's the bigger concern here for me. Bishop h4 doesn't work right away because my queen is overloaded. Plus, no plus, but that's enough to not like it. I could start trading material. I mean, he is attacking, so trading material is not the worst idea. But then then he has possible f3 moves here. Although I might have bishop h4. Yeah, maybe I can just take and then bishop h4. He might. Can I do that? 95 bishop h4. Takes doesn't bother me. That looks decent. Yeah, 95 bishop h4. Castles, and I can take here. So I guess he won't castle, but I think that's reasonable. So he might not take with the knight. Maybe he takes with the bishop. But overall, I think that's fine for me. Yeah, so if bishop e5, I can force a trade of bishops here. Bishop d6. I also have f6. Takes and f6. No. There's oh wait, that's a bishop. Yeah. So there's f6, but my light squares, eh? I gain in tempo after f6, but my light squares are not so happy. Okay, so he'll go back to maybe h2. And yeah, my bishop is not so happy there either. I might then have e5, but he has that under control. Maybe then I could trade bishops this way, but yeah, at the end of the day, these light squares are still weak, so I don't think I'd love f6. I think bishop d6. So takes bishop d6. Now I didn't even look at. I didn't even consider this, but it just didn't seem great. But this might have been playable too. Okay, so he goes here. This was my plan, so let's just go with it. Actually, shit. No, I was just thinking I could take there, but he could take with the king. Actually, you could take with the queen too, because then he has bishop g3. Okay, good. So I went here. Okay, holding my own so far. Not a popular stream tonight. Next stream, I might go back to Twitch. I haven't streamed on Twitch in like 3 months or something. Actually, I shouldn't mention that while I'm streaming on YouTube. Yeah, forget I said anything. Okay, so he castles into this. So I could trade my 2 active pieces for a rook and a pawn. I don't want to do that. I would want at least one more pawn out of the deal, but let's just consider it. I mean, it's worth consideration. But I don't think I will. Okay. It's so tempting though, Well, how do I progress? Maybe just rook c8 again. Does he have any threats here? f3 doesn't. I mean, I just come back. Can he then play g5? I don't think so. Okay, let's go rook c8. He might go king h2 here. Yeah, king h2, rook g1. Yeah, so I was going to go back to f6, but I might want to consider going to d6. Because I don't block my bishop. Actually, I can almost, and then I can threaten here. If my knight was on f6, do I have any? I might go knight d6 here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I still don't want, yeah, no, I keep that tension. But yeah, that would undefend this bishop here. So maybe, am I threatening bishop? I might be, because he might have to take, because if he doesn't, well, I win the pawn. And if he does something else, I could take, and then I can take on d4. So bishop g5 looks good here. Wow, I'm in the zone, man. Like, I'm doing okay against the CM so far here. Move 16, holding my own. Or maybe not. Maybe the computer will say it's like +3 here, but I don't think so. I think I'm fine. I haven't seen this in the London before. Pawn storm on the king side here. Okay, so he gets off of that. He saw my threat, unfortunately. Yeah, I could still come into here. That's unfortunate he saw my threat. Is he stream sniping? No, he's a CM. Okay, so is his knight trapped? Oh, not quite. He still has knight g6. Otherwise, it is trapped. So I could be sneaky, but it's also a bit of a hope chess move. Oh, he's also hitting here. He might not even have seen this my bishop g5 threat. He might just be attacking a6. Yeah, he wants me to release this tension. I don't want to. So I could go b5, but then his rook gets active. Actually, and I can't play it anyways. I don't really want to play a5. Well, maybe. Now my knight, since it's on d6, I'm covering b5. So maybe I can do this. But then he can start to threaten to open things up. Although I don't really mind it opening up here. I'll go a5. Yeah. Yeah, I can never play f6. This is always a problem. Yeah, earlier on when I played knight bd7, the bishop a6 could have traded off these bishops. Both of them are good for each side. So, okay. Can I take here, and then if he takes with the e-pawn, I have bishop g5 again? No. He wants to double up here. Annoying. Yeah, he's being annoying. This guy likes to attack me. Yeah, this is where things are getting worse for me quickly. Yeah. I don't want to play g6. That's a downside to having the knight on d6 over f6 here. Don't cover h7 anymore. Yeah, so can he immediately take here? Yes. Yeah, I don't, this is not looking good. I could come back, but it's, ugh, he's got so much attacking options. F5. F5 seems terrible. And he still has, actually, I do what? Yeah, so g6, bishop takes. I can move here, but it just seems like too much. It seems like too much. I don't want to allow that. So yeah, so f5 or knight e8 maybe. So f5. If he brings the knight in, I can just go rook e8, and it still looks terrible. Maybe I'll go f5. Yeah, things went bad quickly there. Yeah, so just rook e8. Oh, no, I have to stay on the F file, otherwise he takes here. No, that's still fine, right? Yeah, but it does seem natural to stay here. Not sure where. Okay, let's go here. Down to 2 minutes. Okay. Oh, God. Pathetic. How did I miss that? Yeah, my queen was overloaded. Damn. Was it a time issue? I got no compensation for it. I got one, like maybe one pawn. But then he can just trade queens here. Yeah, that sucks. I'm probably going to resign. I'm just taking a look here. Yeah, because even if I block him and then like give a check, he's like, I never have anything. Yeah, it's a bad way to end it here. Move 21 instead of move 15 this time. Uh, I'm going to play a little bit more. Just a hair. Yeah. This is interesting only because... Oh, you know what? It's worth a shot. If he takes the knight... Oh, I can't even go here, though. But I might have d5 and then sack... Oh, I can't. Because then he goes here, check. Can I go here? No. Yeah, that was... It doesn't work. I wonder... What if I let him take check? But then he can escape. Yeah, so takes check, but then he can escape my perpets. Or worse. Yeah, and then he can just stop it here. Simplest. Okay. Yeah, I just dropped a piece, unfortunately. That sucked. Okay. I'm going to switch to Rapid. That was a bad game. And I will do it on chess.com, I think. So let me update the stream title. Okay, and do this. Okay. Hopefully I don't play so bad this game. Whoops. There we go. Gray. Change the board to gray. A Filipino. All my opponents are from the Philippines, like Indonesia, Poland, India. It's so bizarre. Okay, so maybe not bizarre, but okay. This is the big clamp. Is that what this is? Mine just kind of stopped working here. What if I should play d5? Because he might have even just had e4. No, he didn't. Yeah, so, okay. Okay. c4 is tempting. But I just want a castle right now. Get the king safe, and let's not forget that this is 10-0 now. And how do I want to... offer this trade. Let's put it here so I don't get double pawns. And okay, let's pop into here. What to do? I don't know. B6. Now he's got this here. I don't really want to take. I don't want him to have the open F file. Whatever. Let's just play F5. F5 and then maybe Queen C7. And then maybe start getting this. Should I trade now that I have this secured? No, I'm going to go here. He can keep this one. Yeah, and then I'll reroute this. It's like a bird type of thing. So I don't mind losing this bishop. It's a bad bishop. Then I'm thinking rook c8. I've got lots of ideas, though. Lots of ideas in this position. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to tuck it back here. Yeah, I'm down 30 seconds, so keep an eye on that. Yeah, let's keep this closed because I've, well, but then he's opening the D file. And, well, no, I want to keep this closed, I think. I don't know. Tough choice, eh? And, well, he's hitting here. So that needs to be protected. And I need to, yeah, let's go here. Maybe Queen B6. I kind of like Queen B6. I think I can do that. Looks like I could easily go wrong here, though. So H6. Just, I don't want to keep having to defend this D6 pawn. Yeah. So. Okay. Just come back. Ooh, no. This is under attack. Okay. This is a scary position for me. It just, yeah. I don't like this being attacked. I want this knight gone. That's very concerning. I want this knight gone. So he's higher rated, so I may not mind I won't mind a draw. I'm down a minute on the clock as well. If he wants a draw, I might get a point. Probably not even getting a point, but he's got the time advantage. So if he wants a draw, I'll take one. I might be slightly better here. I have the bishop pair, but no, he doesn't. So do I have, oh, I don't have b5. Yeah, so I'm thinking h6, and I don't see the problem. Okay, and then maybe bishop h5, hitting his rook. Picking up the pace a little bit. So he might just go to d2. But then b5 is kind of, no, he's okay there. But yeah, now I'm the one pushing back. And then yeah, then here, okay, wow, he goes there. Yeah, kind of like this b5. If he comes in here, oh, I see. Yeah, he's scared of that. Okay, so b5, knight d5. Well, but no, just go here. Could he reverse pin me? Well, then I could repeat. I could come back. Oh no. Oh yeah, that could be a problem. I can't really go here. What about knight d5? Then how does he protect this? Okay, let's try that. Yeah, you can bring the knight back, but it doesn't really do anything. Well, no, it doesn't. I have to watch out for forks, but I think I just go to c7. Okay, it's bishop d4 something. I get a passed pawn if he does. Oh, he's threatening mate. So lots of ways to deal with this. Is bringing the queen back a good option? I don't think it's a terrible option. I'm going to play it. But yeah, this is not easy to play quickly. There's a lot of threats. I'm down a minute on the clock. Okay, I did kind of miss that. Okay, I guess I go to f7, but yeah, I don't love what happened there. Yeah. Still down a minute. And I think I just want to move the queen again, maybe offer queen trade, because he's not defending this easily. Oh, he's hitting, no, okay, maybe I should defend b7. So just come into here. Still down a minute on the clock. Actually, 2 minutes. How come he always has more time than me? So what if he protects it now? What if he plays a rook to e1? I don't. Yeah, so here I just have b5. So I'll play that one right away. I think he needed to protect e1. Oh, I guess he couldn't because I was threatening. Yeah, I see. I was threatening on d5. Okay. So, oh, whoops. Yeah, I can't even take here. Well, could I take with the knight? No. Yeah, so I guess I take here with which piece? Probably the knight. Does it matter? Am I just wasting time? I might just be wasting time here. Yeah, I wasted more time there. Yeah, I gotta play quicker. How long did I spend there? 24 seconds. Unacceptable. Yeah, and I have this covered too. So Yeah, do I want to hit that? No, let's just come back here. That's real pressure. Oh, I wonder if I could have taken that. I should have taken that. I didn't see that his knight was hanging. In fact, yeah, I should have just taken the knight. Because then I would have gotten another pawn. Oh well. This is, no, maybe this is still better because e3 is still under attack. Yeah, so now I can take here and his knight. Okay, so what's a discovery? Or I could just take this material right away, but the discovery looks pretty damn good actually. They both look good. What would be better? I don't know. I'll do it this way, I think. Except he could, no, let's go this way. I don't know. I'm wasting time, but I don't know if knight e3 was better, but my only fear is that he could attack. He could have attacked my my bishop, and then it could have gotten complicated. Okay, so then we have a fork here. Oh, he's threatening mate still. I almost got mated. Okay. So should I just passively defend, or I could block him here? No, my knight's too good there. Here, and then I can take here though. No, I'll do it this way. It is okay. Wasting time, but at least I didn't get mated. Yeah. Oh, and I can't even take there anyway because the queen was covering it. Okay. So I don't know about this. This is passive. I had more active ways to play, but okay. So I think I want to pin him here. Got to play active. This is the active way. I'm not sure what about this gray color, what it looks, what that feels like to viewers there. Okay, so I could come here. I kind of like that. Oh, he's threatening this. Okay, let's just take then. I gotta play quicker. Keep saying that. Yeah, and then here. I like that. So my bishop gets active now. A minute 52. Yeah, so don't need to get fancy. I'll just trade all of this off here. And I could push. Not easy for him to stop. So push a pass pawn. Oh, there was also okay, yeah, let's activate the rook, but I also had queen a3 earlier. Okay, so he can hope for g7 again, and my time is a big problem. Okay, so he's covering all that. Yeah, let's just try to activate. Oh, got my time. Come on, play quicker. Holy shoot, play quicker. Yeah, this bishop's a fuck me. Outplayed him, and then fuck. I played too slow. God, man. Sorry for the swearing. Yeah, it's a lot of swearing, but come on. Oh, I just dropped a rook for nothing. It's just completely winning the whole game. You can trade queens. No, yeah, you can. It's just so bad though, you know. I gotta play quicker. To drop a whole rook for nothing. So I don't know how to continue. Once his knight comes in, it's not gonna be pretty. Take on a3. I mean, I'm just gonna get mated there. Where can he go now? Okay, so but what's my next move? Can I go here? Then he gets this. Maybe that's a move. Check. Oh fuck, it's a fork. Fuck. And then he thinks about it? Come on. Why would you think about it? Oh, I just dropped in everything. Yeah. What it's mate. Oh, it's not mate yet, but almost. I mean, but what a crappy game. And then the previous game I dropped a piece too. Both were because of time trouble, but yeah, very tilting. Very tilting here. Check. It can be mating a couple moves. Actually, I can block it. But sorry for all the swearing, but it's not a good. Not good. Threatening mate here. Wow. Way to throw the game. I mean, I gave him a free rook. Oh. Sorry for all the swearing. There was a lot of swearing. Yeah. He was bad. That's why it felt bad. Because he played the opening fine, but then his middle game was bad. And I was just completely winning. And then to just drop a rook for nothing was because he did not deserve to win. I deserved to lose maybe, but he didn't deserve to. So it felt bad. Like, okay. Yeah, that's hard to lose. You know, that's really hard to lose, but he managed. He played that really bad at the end. Okay, so let's look at that from the top. It kind of is a weird opening, and then it transposed to kind of like a bird. So I just try to improve my light squared bishop. Yeah, in these positions, I don't really know which way to take. But I felt that since I've already started transitioning my pieces over here, that I didn't mind keeping it closed on the king side. Plus, I have potential to get rid of my c pawn and then play down the c file. And this was all annoying. This is where it burned a lot of my time, because this weak d6 pawn, I had to be really cautious. And white had a lot of play here, actually. But he didn't deal with my strat on d3 well. Like, oh no, it wasn't here. It was after I played knight g4, I think. So chess.com is so no, I didn't go knight g5. I went knight d5. So here, was it here? Yeah, well, so he threatens mate. Now, I think I played this well where I I kept my queen instead of immediately. Well, I guess I didn't really have too much of a choice. Okay, so yeah, whoops. Oh, Chess.com's so freaking slow. It doesn't let me move. There we go. So b4. So b4 was just a blunder. Like, this couldn't have been good. Yeah, it was here. Here I thought he should just put a rook on e1. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm stupid. No, I'm hitting the knight. Yeah, but... Oh, no, yeah, I guess he didn't have a choice. He never had a chance to do that, eh? Well, here he did. No, here he did. Yeah, so maybe this was the mistake. Yeah, because I can just attack it again. So I think here you needed to play rook e1. Yeah, because then he just doesn't have the time. Yeah. And after a3, I didn't realize that I could have just taken on b4. That was probably the better move. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, my move was better because, yeah, he has two threats to deal with. And then here I couldn't decide which piece to take. This is the more alluring move, setting up a discovery, but I got scared after knight b3. Yeah, it gets a little complicated there. So this was simpler, and I just get my material. Rook f7, I don't like it. It's an awkward and passive rook. But I wanted to, I can't take there, but I didn't want my queen to babysit b6. I considered bishop g4, but then after knight f2, it seemed like a waste. I don't want to play g6 because, well, I'm killing my bishop. Yeah, and knight f6 just felt strange because my knight is great, so I played rook f7. Maybe rook f7 was fine for those reasons. I like this, the more passive, the more active way to play, instead of like playing a6 or taking. So, yeah, traded. Yeah, got my bishop active. Traded again because I am material, so just simplifying. And pushed a pawn. I like this choice too because there's. I mean, maybe it's slightly dangerous because maybe he can just start attacking it with the bishop, but then I take this. Maybe it was a little risky to push that pawn. And then I just dropped the rook. What a blunder. It's just such a bad move. Now, once I get under 2 minutes, my brain just shuts off. Like, I make so many blunders under the 2-minute mark. I panic because I'm old and slow. And that explains why I played rook c8 there. So just silly to make such a blunder. I could have just put it on d8. So he takes it, and well, I have a tiny bit of play because I have this passer, and I have a good knight, and my king is somewhat safe, but and I have more pawns in general, but I am just down a rook. Like I was up a rook, and I'm down a piece here, and yeah. Well, what else? So just trying to undermine the bishop, playing with my pawns. Whoops. Come on, chess.com. There we go. So queen c8. Yeah, just keep pushing because what else can I do? Check. And he played quite poorly around here, and he had a lot more time than I did. So let me just rewind a little bit. I mean, my pawns do run. I mean, it is a little scary for white, but like maybe it was more difficult for white than I had appreciated. So I see, yeah, because otherwise I'm going to promote and then take here. Okay, so this makes some sense. Wow, maybe this is actually not so simple now that I'm looking at it in retrospect here after the fact. Like, because I was threatening something every move. But this, yeah, I wonder if this was a mistake for me, but I don't have much time here. Maybe I could just play king e4. No, but then there's still that check. Yeah, I don't know if I had better. Okay, so it gives me that, it takes here. But surely he's got to be fine now. Like, how did he screw this up? And he had twice as much time as I did. And yeah, this was a blunder. I don't know what it did end up working, but yeah, I needed to protect this pawn. I guess I could have even just pushed the pawn. That might have been best. Yeah. Yeah, so this was I mean, he just takes here, and he's got to be winning, right? Still kind of. Oh no. Yeah, then he. Well, yeah. What did he do there? Then can he go check? Oh my God, he could sack the queen actually. Yeah, so he could take on e6 and then queen here, and then he has fork. Yeah, but he gave me this check, then he takes check. I mean, I thought he was playing not great, but in hindsight, his moves were pretty natural. Like, yeah, and then, but here he must have gotten sloppy. No, it was just, wow. I just king walk up the board, and yeah, really, I thought he was playing silly, but no, his moves all kind of made sense. Okay, let's look at that with, well, first of all, I just want to take a look at his account for fun. Okay, 2153 peak. And I'll look at that with the engine now. I'll import it into Lichess. I won't be loyal to chess.com since they removed my streamer badge or whatever it is. Yeah. So they want to do that. I will go back to Lichess to analyze. Okay. So this is the graph. I know it's cut off a little bit there for you guys. But just apart from like one move here, it just goes all the way down, deep down, and then I blundered the rook. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So this was all fine. It doesn't like knight to f6 too much because of mini moves. Doesn't like it in general. It's saying that this is one reason, and it gives white a little bit of an edge, about close to +1. Is it just because this pawn gets too weak? Is that why? Maybe. No, that might not be why. So it is why. Well, I don't know if it's why, but it doesn't want to allow white to take on here. It wants us to either take it to trade this knight on e4 immediately, or it wants to take on e5 first, and he can't take this way because then I'm on his bishop. So it wants to take this way first and then to take, oh no, then it doesn't. Okay, so maybe it's more subtle or nuanced than that. I thought the computer would then want to trade on d2, but it's actually fine playing elsewhere as well. So why does it not like this too much? By the way, going from the gray to the green is very difficult. I don't know if it's because it's grayscale to color in general, or I don't know, the gray to green. But yeah, going from that gray to green, it's really hard to look at this right now. So yeah, I just don't know these positions very well. And it's not like a huge difference. It's from 0 to 0.7, but maybe it's more that black wants to trade off this e5 knight, and when we play knight df6, we can't do that anymore. Whereas here, we still can. Like, for example, if I move the knight to b6, it doesn't like it again. So yeah, maybe it just wants to get rid of this e5 knight. It's too limiting. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's Maybelline, I don't know. So, and then this was all fine and good. And then, yeah, just drop the rook. And this is losing. It's +3 for white. And he plays it well. Like, he actually gains eval here. And it's +6. So where he went wrong was here, bishop d4. That was the blunder. So he had 2 winning moves. Knight takes f4. Threatening bishop e2 and just taking, well, if I recapture here, then bishop d4, then there's, is there, okay, hang on. Where's the mate? Oh, not the simplest. Then you take on g4, and then white's winning there, but not, yeah, not odd, like not super obvious. Or white can take on g4 immediately and draw, but yeah, white needed to be a little bit more vigilant or here because, or not here, here because, yeah, my king is right up in there, and so at this point it's still equal, but then, yeah, queen just allowed queen b1, so he had to play specifically queen f5, not queen f6 or queen f7, but queen f5 because what's the difference there? Because then he can go on c2, sorry, to c2 or to g4. Well, and I think those will just transpose. Yeah. So that's what you needed to do. But yeah, so these squares won't work because he can't give us a check here, and he can't take this pawn. So yeah, he needed to recognize the danger. So that's, oh man, that's a funny ending. That's gotta suck. Look at it from white's perspective. That can't be fun. So look at it from this position. I hang my rook, and just imagine what it felt like for white here. Up a full piece and twice as much time on the clock. And again, like, those pawns are scary, but he has 2 pieces. Yeah, just king comes up the board, and wow, that can't feel good for him. To not only not win, but not even to get the draw, but to lose. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Just an hour and 45-minute stream today. Feeling slightly tired now. And okay, so as a recap, I did my warm-up of Puzzle Streak. Took me 3 tries, though, so that was sloppy. Then I played a classical game. I thought I played very well, and then I got into a bit of time trouble and then dropped a full piece. So that kind of sucked. Then I played just 1 rapid game. And I dropped a rook in this game too, but got lucky and managed to win. So that's going to be it for me today. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I will be back probably tomorrow. Then again, I might stream. Well, I shouldn't say that, but yeah,